So this video lecture, we are going to discuss about the IoT levels and the deployment templates. So when I say IoT system, it comprises of various components. First one, the device. So the device will help you to identify the objects, then make remote sensing, actuating, monitoring, etc. Then the second one is resources. These are nothing but the software components which will help you to access, process, and store the data. Then the third one is controller service. So this is like a service which will run on the device, and this will help to interact with the web services for sending and receiving the data and the commands. Then the fourth component is database. So either you can store it in a local database or you can go for storing it in the cloud. Then the fifth component is web services. This is like a link between the IoT devices, application, database, and the analysis component. Then the sixth component is analysis component. Like here is where we will analyze the data which is generated or maybe which is captured through the sensors. Then we will analyze it and we will generate the result in a form where the user can easily understand and they can use it for decision making. Then the last component is application. This is like an interface, maybe a mobile application or a web application where the user can interact, then can control and can monitor the aspects of the IoT system. These are the 7 components involved in the IoT deployment template. When we talk about the levels, there are about 6 levels. We will see what is the difference in between each and every level. First one, level 1, that is, as I told you, these are all the components. You have an application, you have a database, you have a controller service, resource, devices, nodes. So this components is same for all the levels. Let me tell you what is the difference in each and every level. So here in level 1, you will be having only a single monitoring node. That is a single node or single device. This will perform all the sensing, then actuation, storing of data, analysis, then hosting the data to the application. All the activities will be performed by the single node. So when you are having a low complexity level projects, in that case you can go for a level 1. The next one is level 2. So here also you will be having a single node which will perform the sensing, actuation and local analysis. The difference between level 1 and level 2 is here you can store the data into the cloud. Okay, and maybe the application can also be cloud based. So this is a primary difference. And one more thing is, primary analysis requirement is not computationally intensive. It can be done locally. That is what the main feature of level 2. Then third one is level 3. Here also you will be having a single node, single monitoring node, which will collect the data. And here the data is stored and it is also analyzed in the cloud. And here the application is also cloud based. So this level 3 IoT systems are generally suitable for solutions where you have a huge amount of data. When there is a large amount of data and when the analysis requirements are computationally intensive, in that case you go for level 3, whereas level 2 it is comparably less amount of data and it is not that much computationally intensive. Then next is level 4 IoT system. All level 1, 2, 3, there are single node which will be performing the local analysis, whereas here you will be having multiple node that will perform the local analysis. And here also the data is stored in the cloud and application is also cloud based. Um, Apart from this, in level 4, you have local and cloud based observer node. You can look at the change in the diagram here. You have multiple nodes here, monitoring nodes, and you have a node called observer node. So this observer node will subscribe to and receive the information collected in the cloud. Okay. Again, here also you can have a large amount of data, and your analysis requirements are computationally intensive. Then the next level is level 5 IoT system. Here also you have multiple nodes. You can look at the diagram here. In previous level, you have multiple nodes performing the local analysis and storing the data into the cloud. Whereas here also you have multiple nodes collecting the data, but you have another node called coordinator node, which will collect the data from the end node, and then this coordinator node will be sending the data to the cloud. The other things are same. Here also you have data can be stored in the cloud. Here is also the application is cloud based. Here also you have a observer node. The difference is you have additionally, you have a coordinator node. Then the last level 6, here you have multiple monitoring nodes. You can see here you have multiple monitoring nodes, and which will be performing the sensing or actuation. And here also the data is stored in cloud. And one more thing, here you have the analysis component which analyzes the data and stores the result in the cloud database. So this analysis component is it is IoT intelligent, okay, and the results are visualized with a cloud-based application. And you can have additional component called centralized controller. This controller will monitor the status of all the end nodes, and this will send the control commands to all the nodes involved in the system. So this is about the different components and the different IoT levels.